Hello coffee lovers, welcome back. Today we are going to make 3 different cappuccino drinks. Hot cappuccino, iced cappuccino using 16 ounces and 22 ounces cups. And we're going to make our espresso using an electric mocha pot. This is perfect for home and small cafes. Very little investment and you can make good quality espresso. This is a 6-cup mocha pot. But my recommended recipe, if you're going to make the full capacity brew, is to make only 240 ml or 8 ounces of water and about 24 to 28 grams of ground coffee. So that's what we are going to do to make our concentrated espresso using this inexpensive electric mocha pot. Very convenient to use. You will soon find out. According to the specifications of the mocha pot is that once the coffee is brewed, it can actually keep your coffee warm for at least 30 minutes. That's a good thing. And the good thing also about this one is that it is clear. So when your coffee stops brewing or it starts to brew and you can actually see the coffee coming out of your pot. If you have a shop, you might wish to have 1 or 2, especially if you are offering tea and coffee, you should have 1 for tea and 1 for coffee. Let's take a look at the ingredients. I'm using espresso roast coffee beans. It's going to be freshly ground. I'm going to use fresh milk, my milk syrup, which is a combination of condensed milk and evaporated milk, and I'm using cinnamon to top up our cappuccino drinks. I'm going to use a manual milk frother to make hot and cold milk foam, and of course our 6-cup electric mocha pot. Let's start by brewing our espresso shots. First, fill the boiler with water. The full capacity is 300 ml or 10 ounces, but I am using only 250 ml or 8 ounces of room temperature water, which is below the valve. This is to make sure we get a more concentrated espresso. Next, let's grind our coffee. We need about 28 grams of coffee. If you do not have a scale, 4 scoops of coffee beans. Note that I am using a dose funnel which helps in making sure all your coffee grounds get into the basket. Avoid mess and wastage. Shake to level the grounds. Place the filter adapter on top and gently press. Do not press too tight. Put the basket on top of the boiler and lock the pot on. Make sure you hold the body of the pot when you turn it around. This is to avoid damaging the handle. I'm going to start the timer to check how long it will take to brew. At about 4 minutes into the brewing process, some espresso shots came out into the pot. 7 minutes later, more brewed espresso came out. Brewing stopped at about 8 minutes. Perhaps I would try using warm water to brew next time. The instructions on the unit said not to use hot water. Well, it was a full boiler, so it would understandably take longer. Now let's see what is the yield. We started with 8 ounces and we came out with 7 ounces. Not bad at all. For business or even home use, you may keep brewing a few batches and store in a bottle, especially for serving iced and frapped drinks. These espresso shots may be kept refrigerated for up to 2 weeks. Now let's make our hot cappuccino. First, warm the milk. I am using a manual milk frother on a portable hot plate. Once the milk is warm, froth until thick and smooth. Be careful, the frother is hot. Pour 1 shot or 30 ml of espresso into the cup. Scoop up the foam into the cup and then pour the rest of the milk in. Sprinkle cocoa powder or cinnamon powder to finish off the drink. Hot cappuccino using espresso from an electric mocha pot. Now let's make our iced cappuccino drink. I have my brewed espresso here And first, we are going to make our milk foams. Now, to stabilize this, I'm going to pop this in the fridge for a bit and then come back. Let's start by making our 16-ounce cup. For this, I need 3 ounces of my espresso, 2 ounces of milk syrup, stir it, combine, and pour your drink over. Okay, that's 16 ounces. Now let's make our 22 ounces cup. We need 4 ounces of our espresso shots, or 4 shots of espresso. And 2.5 ounce of our milk syrup. There's 2 ounces plus 0.5 milk syrup. Stir it, combine well. It is smelling so delicious, aromatic coffee. Wow, who wants to be near me now? So here is our 22 ounces cup. Let's give them a try. That is good. You can hardly tell the difference between espresso made from an espresso machine and from an electric mocha pot. This is so true, especially for iced drinks. So it is a very good alternative for using an espresso machine without breaking the bank. That's for 16 ounces, and for the 22 ounces,